Catch me catching plays.
Okay.
Catch me serving J's.
Okay.
It's trap dog tank.
For real.
Rockin' with that thing. I'll let it bang. We make bullets rain. Just like Matt Payne.
I am at your service, Captain.
When's the last time you went up to see Vlad?
I haven't gone up there recently. Is everything okay?
Oh, I just don't know how he does it. Up there all alone for so long.
Some people love that kind of space. Pun intended.
I am at your service, Captain.
Sarah's the best possible person to be running Constellation. I'm like this. Focused, no nonsense, and dedicated.
Yes?
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
So, Noel, Constellation living up to your expectations?
Absolutely, Sarah. I've never regretted the decision.
Just making sure. Right here. There are no shortages.
I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible and be aware of possible negative
So,
effects.
are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else? I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways. We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel. Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do. We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together. A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to. You've done this before, eh? Wise words. If we watch each other's backs, we'll be fine. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry. We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood? Those are the rules. Advance humanity's knowledge to the best of your ability. As long as you do that, I'm not here to judge you. Now, let's you and I get over to Mast.
I am at your service, Captain.
We need to talk to John Tuala in Mast. Goodbye.
No, I'm not feeling that bad. have an appointment first.
And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as members of the United Congress.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship? All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols. Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
Wish that bartender at the viewport would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
Welcome to Mast. If you have an appointment, you may proceed inside.
another day, another credit. I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the gnat. Oh, I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
Evening, sir.
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. The United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
Envoys haven't needed diplomatic visas since the colony war. Anything I can help you with?
If you're overloaded, we should stop and prioritize what we're carrying.
By Vectera! I can't believe it! Is it you? Is it really, really you? Captain of the frontier, bane of the fleet, constellation's shining star of stars. Oh, you are definitely the brightest, biggest star in any constellation. There's no maybes about it. I have an eye for these things. Not that you're hard to see with that halo on your head. Although at first, I wasn't sure if it was just the glare. But now that I know it's you, what are the odds? And to think, I almost went for coffee instead. But I changed my routine for one day, and here you are. It's almost like it was meant to be. I know, right? And you can try to fight destiny, but you probably aren't going to win. Although, if I'm being honest, I'd wager you could beat just about anything, even theoretical concepts. But why would you, in this case? Either way, it's such an honor to meet you. Hey, do you mind if I follow you around? Do you need a sidekick? What am I saying? You're a hero, of course you do. Lead the way. Oh, I should have known better. Obviously, someone of your stature doesn't need any help. I'll just continue to monitor your exploits from afar. But hopefully, not too far, until we meet again.
Time to move on.
Colony space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. Scan completed. Welcome to Mars. You are cleared to land at Sidonia.
Sidonia. Check your suit seals. Martian dust gets...
everywhere.
On the hull, multiple leeches in the grav drive.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So, what's this going to run?
If there are no other surprises, mid-5 figures.
5 figures? 5? Fine. Do it. I'll be at the bar. Find me when it's done.
We're on it, sir.
Building Sidonia completely underground was a clever way of keeping the city shielded from the harm. Keep a lookout. Notify us if you see anything suspicious.
Sorry? What do you mean there's no work?
Yeah, do you
Crime's
have
at an all-time low around Sidonia. Let's keep it that way.
We were told there were jobs.
Look, I get it.
Things can get pretty glum around here. If you ever need a little joy, go talk to that Renee kid. She's always trying. To make people happy.
Yes?
Morris is ripe with resources, which means there's always going to be plenty of work.
Not everyone needs to come to me with their problems. I ain't a psychiatrist. Been serving drinks here for over 40 years. Few places can offer that kind of stability.
I just can't make ends meet on the old rate.
He ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea. Believe me, I've heard it. After about round 3 or 4 was all he would talk about. And he's got a voice that carries. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's missing. But,
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say? Come on. Life on Sidonia ain't hard enough. You're gonna guilt trip me? Guess I should ask you the same question. You paying or what? And maybe he's not gonna get found. I'm out the cash either way. Yeah, I hope so. I'm just trying to keep my business afloat. That's enough. Either pay up or get out. I'm done talking about this.
No, I've done this routine. Let's skip to the part where you admit you're lying about what he owes.
You calling me a liar? I'll throw both of you out of this bar right now.
Oh, please. Two strangers arrive from off-world asking for information only you have. You see an opportunity. Everyone always does. Lower the price. Don't think we can't find another way to get what we want.
Fine. Agreed on a discount, right? Let me confirm the amount. Okay, let's talk. Last time he was here, Moira kept yelling about the Lady of Love, singing songs, all that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
Excuse me? Do you have room for one more on your crew? If your ship is equipped with an electromagnetic weapon, I can use it to fry your target's systems.
We get a lot of new faces passing through here.
We have the tech to instantly jump across the universe.
Any vacancies on your crew?
Invented a way to keep rocks out of boots.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Fancy seeing you here.
Whew, what a long day. Am I glad I got this job instead of mining some dead rock out in the middle of nowhere.
Going to have to lug cargo across half the universe to pay for this cleaning.
Stay away from this.
Look at this place. I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes and the dust. No trees, no grass. It's depressing.
In other news, maroon zealots have been sighted in the Moloch, Zosma, Ophion, and Akaran systems.
It's not easy living in Sidonia.
A new novel written by Freestar veteran and author Hawa Mega has been climbing the charts. Meg Horizon is a fictionalized account.
How's it?
Oh, wow. That's a huge step.
Yeah, I'm super nervous. But fingers crossed, I hope it turns out well.
Nothing like living under the light of our original sun. Is Mars everything you hoped and more?
to Aquila? No security uniforms on the way. Good to be back on board.
cluster of ships. Varun Zealots. You ever run into one? Completely devoted to a deity they call the Great Serpent. The devourer of the unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us. No, but I think I see something else that might. There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Varun ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our vanguard was heading to next. Easy. 3 ships to hour 1. We cut down to minimal ship power and creep forward. They might not notice us getting closer. But yes, worst case, we fight our way through. Janan Veroon's footsteps. That he jumped from the Sol system out into the beyond and touched your magnificence. That you learned the truth of the shrouding, the coming eternal embrace. That you will reward the promised and cast the accursed into shadow. Everything around it was abandoned a long time ago, and the old star yards are crawling with spacers and other scavengers. Ships were made. People still use their modules, even though their star yard hasn't been running in forever. It's all ancient history now, but the Earth lost its atmosphere. It started sputtering out into space. Humanity had about 50 years to evacuate the planet. That's kind of how the United Colonies government started, managing the exodus. Earth is more or less a dust ball now. You can occasionally find a few remnants of the world we left behind on the surface, but not much. Well, if you want to take a little detour, I admit I wouldn't say no. Just remember, we need to find Vanguard Moara and that artifact when we're done. orbiting Earth's moon. This is where the first interstellar ships were made. Keep your weapons ready.
Catch me catching plays. Okay. Catch me serving J's. Okay. It's trapped out tank. For real. Rockin' with that thing. I'll let it bang. We make bullets rain. Just like Matt Payne. Stuck in the game. Hey. Green or cocaine. I be serving things. I got everything. Okay. Serving hand to hand. Tasty, I'm the man. So much motherfucking swag, they don't understand. But I got a plan. Hey. I got a scheme, got a plot. What's that? Get this guap, that is guap, then flex a lot. And talk a lot of shit like I rap a lot. Hey. Shout out rap a lot, okay. But I trap a lot, hey. And I stack a lot, hey. SOS the stacking star, nigga the world is ours, hey. GGR gotta get rich, fancy cars, hey. Diamond chains, hey. 10 chains, 10 rings. Nigga stunning ain't a thing. No. Wanna be what? Bigger than Lil Wayne. Hey, I ain't gon' flop like no Lil Zane.